It was midnight in Denver, the air crisp and sharp, the streets quiet except for the hum of late-night traffic. I was cruising past a banquet hall off Colfax, string lights glowing, music thumping faintly, when she stumbled out and flagged me down. White dress, hem muddy, veil torn and dangling, mascara streaking her cheeks like war paint. She threw herself into the back seat, bouquet still clutched in one hand, and gasped, "Anywhere but here," half laughing, half choking on the words. I flipped the meter and pulled out, tires crunching gravel. "You okay?" I asked, eyeing her in the rearview. She looked like a train wreck in Toul, wild hair, red-rimmed eyes, but she grinned, big and messy, and shook her head. "Nope. Just ditched my groom at the altar." Well, post-altar. Reception was in full swing. She laughed again, sharp and jagged, then swiped at her face, smearing mascara worse. I smirked. Cold feet. She was a sight, runaway bride straight out of a rom-com, minus the charm. She kicked off her heels, petals falling from the bouquet, and leaned back. Cold-feeted be kinder. He was texting her during the vows, my maid of honor. Caught it on his phone when he left it out for the first dance. Her voice cracked, laughter turning wet, and she started crying, quiet at first, then louder, hiccuping through it. She fumbled with her phone, shoved it over the seat. "Look at this garbage." I glanced, screen lit up with texts, timestamped 9:47 p.m., right when she said, "I do. Can't wait to ditch this circus, babe. You in that dress though, damn." Sent to KDMOH. Next one, meet me later. She won't notice. Steamy didn't cover it, guy was bold and dumb. I handed it back, whistling low. That's a gut punch. Yeah, she sniffed, stuffing the phone in her dress. 10 years together, and he picks her, over me, mid-ceremony. So I grabbed my flowers and ran. Screw them both. She laughed again, bitter now, and tossed the bouquet onto the floor like trash. We drove aimlessly for a bit, meter ticking past $15, until she tapped the seat. "Stop at that bar up there," she said, pointing to a dive on Spear, neon open sign buzzing in the dark. I pulled over, and she climbed out, dress dragging, barefoot now. She staggered inside, came back 5 minutes later smelling like tequila, eyes glassy but steady. "Needed a shot," she said, sliding back in. "Take me to Aurora, cheap motel's fine." I nodded, figuring she'd crash there, but when we hit a ratty Super 8, she stopped me. "Wait." She twisted off her engagement ring, simple band, small diamond, and pressed it into my hand. "Pawn it," she said, voice firm. "That's your fare. I'm done with it." Before I could argue, she was out, wobbling across the lot, dress glowing under the motel's floodlights till she vanished inside. I sat there, ring warm in my palm, meter at $28. Next day, I hit a pawn shop, guy gave me $200 cash, no questions. More than she owed, but I pocketed it, feeling a twinge for the groom. Left at the altar, texting his side piece, "Dumbass deserved it, sure, but $200 richer," I still wondered how he'd spin that story to the guests. Every time I pass that hall, I see her running, veil flapping, and grin. Best getaway I ever drove. Every journey comes to an end, but the stories never stop. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe and join us on new journeys. There are many more incredible stories of life behind the wheel to come.